What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up? It's stream time. It's stream time. Hope that everyone has been having a good weekend. I don't know why my camera's not tracking me like normal. There. Oh, there we go. Get some stretching in beforehand. I don't know why Stream Avatars is not loading up like normal. I mean, I see it running right now. I'm just not sure why it's not running. I'll have to look into that. I didn't know that was going to be an issue. But I'll give you 3 guesses. I'll give you 3 guesses as to what we're drawing tonight. Hi, Egged Geesey. Good to see you again. I'll give you 3 guesses. Well, look at you. Nerd! Well. What did you just do? Thank you for the hydrate. I actually don't have a drink with me. Hold on. I can't believe I have to BRB. As soon as stream starts, I have to BRB to go get a freaking drink. So I'll be right back. Y'all give me a second so I can go get something to drink. Hello, good night. What's up with you today? You dry little man. What? Hello. You are being sassy tonight. Hold up. Just to spite you, hydrate tonight's with Coke. Instead of water. Thank you for the hydrate, geese. Just out of pure spite. Just out of pure spite. Alright. I'll give you 3 guesses as to what we're drawing. Guess what? We're drawing Maria again. We're gonna probably finish this up tonight. To jail. Right to jail. Directly to jail. Oh, I don't know if y'all noticed. Hold on, let me get back over here. Look at my little mouse. It's Okamura. It's Okamura. This masquerade, hiding the face in mine. I did all that on skin? No. Oh, I did it all on the wrong layer. Get off of there. You belong here on this layer. We don't want to do too much heavy, like, shading, because that's not really what this style calls for. The mouse an actual mouse? No, it's Mira. She's a wolf fairy VTuber, if I remember right. That's what her, like, thing is, officially. That's her lore. Got our back from. Ooh, I want to see. I want to see. Show me, 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 show me. There's masquerade hiding both face and mind. Dragon, thank you for the lurk. No showing on stream, it's secret? Gotcha. Gotcha. No showing on stream, keep it secret. You can DM it to me on Discord, I won't show it. Just let me know when you've sent it so I can make sure not to show it. Who'd you commission, Hollow, if you don't mind me asking? Hi, Amir. Good to see you. Vitali. Oh, okay. I'll have to check them out after we're done here today, of course. Sent it. Ooh. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love that for you, Hollow. It looks so good. It looks so good. I wish I could shade that well. I wish I could shade that well. God, in the hair, the detail in the hair. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, you're on your pewter? It looks so good. I'm so happy for you, Hollow. Oh yeah, 100% you should get commercial for that. 1,000,000% you should get commercial for that. I hope you sell so much merch with it. That would make such a good sticker, I think. Like, could you imagine that on your PC case? Or something, like on the glass? That'd be stellar.
Here we go. Oh, I believe the morning sun is always gonna shine again. And I believe a pot of gold waits at every rain goes in. Oh, I believe in roses kissed with dew. Why
Hang on, we need a better shading for this. It is turning out very cute. Just wait until we do all the rendering stuff to it. It's gonna make it look all like retro and stuff. It's gonna look so good. I don't think there'd be a highlight in there. On her legs, though? Probably. You look empty. What about him looks empty? I don't know if I like it on the cheeks. Design is very hard. Which is why I'm thankful for Maria helping me with the colors of this. Looks like it's missing a lot. Hang on, I'm gonna check on something real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Had to make sure the puppy dog wasn't up to no good. Celeste with 104-person raid. Oh my word! Hi, Celestium. Oh God, I got coke up my nose. Celeste, welcome. How are you all doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for the follow, Ernest Albert. What is up? I should drink water. Follow. You called me a dry boy earlier. I'm not gonna listen to you. Oh yeah, I'm planning on doing a cover of "Bury the Light" from Devil May Cry at 1,000 followers. We decided that on stream last night. But it is good to see you all here. Emperor Zoron 2, thank you for the follow. For those of you that are new here, my name is ZM. I am a Christian anime artist. It's good to see you, Green Luck. I'm now choking on yeah. Take that, Hollow. I'm choking on not being dry. Right now we're drawing Maria Grace, who is another Christian VTuber in the space. We're making an original design of her for some fan art and some style practice. What's up, Servant of God? Good to see you. I don't know why my little dudes aren't working. Let me try... Can I refresh a game capture? Capture specific window. Can I change the window real quick? And then... There y'all are! Hi everybody! It's good to see you. Wow, there's a lot of you. Hang on, let me... If y'all need some more info, you can join our Discord right there and find my other social medias on my website. Thank you for the lurk, Celeste. I appreciate the raid. We're just chilling and drawing tonight. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you. And thank you for the lurk, Gabe. Oh, hydrate. Thank you. But yeah, Celeste, what were y'all up to in your stream? I'm sure y'all were having fun. See, now I see what's happened. This layer has gotten in the way. And the posture check. Thank you. Played some Hytale. Nice, nice. And thank you for the fish. gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Thank you for spinning fish. Before that, we got to talk about controversial things and went over the Epstein files. Golly, yeah. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that. Yeah, my work, luckily, so I work at a school, and normally when there's bad weather, we tend to close up when there's bad weather. Hey. Oh, for anyone that hasn't met him, Ramen, come here, Bubba, come say hi. Everyone, meet the puppy dog. Meet the puppy. Come here, Ramen. This is Ramen. This is Ramen. He's my golden doodle. You will see some emotes of him. Baby puppy. Yes, look at big floppy ears on baby puppy. He's 3 years old. Hi, Ami. Yes, he is a sweetie pie. He is my sweet little puppy dog. He's the best puppy dog ever. Hi, Ami. Good to see you. We're drawing. Guess who? Maria Grace. Again. Well, we're not really drawing her again. We're working on the piece we were working on yesterday. We're doing some basic shading right now. This is always the part that seems to like take the longest to me, is just making everything look just right. Because right now we're just doing soft shading to give everything some depth, and then we're gonna put in cell shading. And we're doing kind of a special thing with it. That is not your Coca-Cola. Also, I don't know if y'all saw. Hang on, no, that's not the right button. It's this button. All right, watch my mouse. Watch my mouse. Ready? Look, it's Mira. There's Mira. I would suggest Maria do this too. Find whoever Mira commissioned for this, and and get her to do it too. It's very cute. Enjoy your drawing the couples? Oh, so I'm working on shading for the guy of the piece that I know you're asking about. That's how it's going. Well then, hang on. Where's this? Where's this? I did this on the wrong layer too. Okay, yeah, that is what I want. You require help? Oh, are we gonna have a impromptu critique session? Amir? Yes, okay. Let me see. If you can send it in your art, I think I may be able to help you. Need to know what to add? What are you doing? He's just standing over here. You sent it? Help? Okay. Hold on. Alright. Pause on this for a second. We're going to be helping Amir with their art real quick. I will warn you all now. It is Shirtless Man. Shirtless Man. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know either because there's not a lot there. I mean, it is just his bare body. Are these supposed to be scars? By chance? My hand just got really cold because Ramen is laying his head on my chair. No marks? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is there, like, anything from his story that would be on here? I mean, what I've seen a lot with Final Forms is have his eyes be black and then, like, have his pupils keep their main color. Make him an edgelord. He's a blood dragon. Okay, so maybe if he's a blood dragon, have something to do with his heart, because that's like the source of everyone's blood, right? Maybe have his veins kind of make the marks on his chest. Since he's like a blood dragon and everything, have him kind of wrap around his arms and such. Oversized necklace? Yes, he needs something. He needs something. Maybe he could have a big pendant. Like a big blood red pendant, right? That could somehow like be connected to his system. And then have it like have blood in it. Maybe. Like a glass vial or something. You could go with the Final Fantasy route and give him just belts all over the place. That could be interesting. Then having his marks be like a specific color could also work really well. I almost would say they might work better as scars. Like have just giant scars all over, like big battle scars. If he's gonna go full edgelord, then as a bonus. I mean, that'd be my opinion. Just go full Final Fantasy and add like so much unnecessary clothing, like accessories, like belts, zippers, a necklace, whatever. Something that like adds to his like if I drew him in 10 seconds, I would recognize him. I also think that if you had the full body of him, you might not have the same opinion of your design. But if it is going to be his bare body, he should have like an object that we know him for. Okay, like for example, if I draw a stick figure here, and then I draw this, it'd be like, okay, that's someone wearing a red hood. But then if I do this, you're like, oh, it's Ruby Rose. You know, like there needs to be something that immediately gives away who he is. Perhaps something important to the story that we have been missing for the entire time. An overlooked detail, perhaps. For people to theorize the purpose of throughout the story. I can still remember the hype when this game came out. And it's such a good game, too. I love this game. It's literally probably the best 3D platformer I have ever played. 10 biddies? 10 biddies give some... Siri, why am I so bad at relationships with women? This is Alexa. The Naked Synapsis. Thank you for the 10 bits. They're fist-to-fist combat characters. Maybe you could give the... Maybe some, like, light armor would help. Because, like, if they fight with their fists, they're going to get up close and personal with their opponents. So they would have to have some protection. I know he's supposed to be, like, a mythical figure. But you can also use that to make him look distinct. Jump up and your cares will soar away. Don't shed a tear, 'cause I do. Your boys and girls all around the world. give him like pockets and stuff, because that was like a big thing, or at least that's a big thing with me. Is when you design stuff, cosplayers come first. So all the characters that I design have like pockets or bags or like pouches or stuff for cosplayers to put their stuff in. So maybe you could add like some belts with some pockets or something. Listen, character design be hard. This is not from Up. Deadsprung, I'm sorry to tell you that this is in fact from Mario Galaxy, and that you are in fact incorrect. I hate to be that guy. This is Rosalina in the Observatory from Mario Galaxy. It is good music though. The melody is very similar. I will give you that. Dude, I will tell y'all an anime that I am really liking right now. And I'm not like a huge romance guy. And well, where is this then? It's on this layer. Okay. I'm not a huge romance guy, but I will tell you, Love Through a Prism is so freaking good. Not only is it a romance anime, it's an art anime, and it's reminding me of why I like art in the first place. Also, it's got a really good romance plot. Like, within the first couple of episodes, you're like, you two should kiss already. It is phenomenal so far. It's also like a period anime, so like it's set in 1900s London, which is really cool. So it's like all Victorian era stuff. Really, really cool show. Everyone should go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's just a really pretty show too. Every frame feels like a painting. And I'm not just saying that because it's an art show. I'm saying that you had me till Netflix. Yeah. I get that. Doesn't mean you can't become a straw hat. Yep, true, true. Also, some of the clips online that I have seen, I've been spoiled a little bit on the show, but, you know, that's what made me want to watch it. But yeah, Love Through a Prism is so good. Then copy paste and we adjust. What anime have y'all been watching that's been really good recently? I'll tell you what, me and my wife, she let me pick an anime for us to watch together. I picked one that I have seen before. May I ask for one final thing? I have seen clips of it. I want to see it so badly. I want to watch it. Just started Frieren. Dude, Frieren is so good. I really like Frieren. Tabletop games? I have. It's been a while. I mostly just do art for streams, though. That and City Skylines, which we need to get back into. Let's see, what all games have I played that are tabletop? I've played a little bit of D&D. I've played like 1 or 2 sessions of D&D. I would like to get back into it. War games? I have played Risk. I do like Risk. The last time I played Risk was in high school. We played a game that lasted for like 2 months. We would set it up before school. And then right before first period would start, we would literally take a picture of the board and then disassemble it, and then we would put it all back together the following day, and we repeated that for like 2 months. I need to simplify my shadow work here a little bit. If I really want to replicate the style. In case you can't tell, we are going for more of a Sailor Moon Mahou Shoujo style. Like a 90s anime style, so we need to make it look more like an animation cell. Big, blocky, simple shadows. This is the part that will really take the longest, is making sure all this looks really nice and clean. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Not to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. Good of all of us, except the ones that are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. We just keep on trying till you run out of cake. Science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. This is such a good cover. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now.
Even though you broke my heart and killed me, tore me to
The pieces. and threw every piece into a fire.
as they
Burned and hurt because I was so happy for you.
these points of data make a beautiful line. And we're out of
Crooner music is like my favorite style of music.
burn to think of all the things we've learned for the people who
Like some old Sinatra or Dean Martin, Bing Crosby, Sammy Davis Jr., that sort of style. Mwah. Yeah, it went about as well as you'd expect. Yeah, wrinkles are hard. Sleeves are hard. But I can show you a secret to make it easier. You ready? You ready for a secret that'll make... I did not mean to do that. Ready for a secret that'll make all of your wrinkling easier? Okay, so anytime there's a joint, anytime your fabric bends at a joint like this elbow, the wrinkle will always and forever look like this. And then it'll pull tension from the elbow, so it'll go out from there. It'll always and forever look like that. It doesn't matter if it's a knee, it'll look like that. And it pulls tension from this joint. And again, from the joint you get your tension. And it kind of just spirals around from there. Or, because like once you learn, oh, an updated version. Okay, let me look at it. Ooh, I like that a lot better. That looks a lot better. Chat. Chat. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think big improvement. Big improvement. Now he's not just a shirtless guy. I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks for the lurk, Egged. Yatta-da-da. Yatta-da-da-da. Yatta-da-da. Also with your shading, start with big blobs that are nice and messy. Then go back later and make them pretty. You have tools, use them. Like, you have an eraser. Use the eraser. Alright, well, Yoshi Toizari, have a great night. I hope that you stay safe, stay warm. if you know what song this is, or if you know what game this is from, you are unfathomably based. Yeah, DuckTales Moon theme, baby! Ooh, here's a good question. Who is your favorite video game composer? Because for me, I'm gonna have to go with Tim Follin. Tim Follin might be my favorite video game music composer of all time. Because his work is always on like some B-rated game you've never heard of in your life, and it is like the most impressive music you've ever heard. Please tell me I am not the only one in chat that has heard of the amazing music of Tim Follin. Okay, Dead Sprung, I think I'm about to introduce you to your new favorite artist. Let me find him. Give me some time to find him. Hang on, my camera stopped tracking me. Okay. Alright, let me find... Oh yeah, Solstice. Solstice by Tim Follin. Whenever this ad breaks over, we'll listen to it. Alright, are we back? Are we back from ads? Okay, so, Tim Follin. For those of you who have never heard of him, I'm actually going to pause this real quick. Alright, so this is a game. This is a game called Solstice for the NES. A, like, very little known game. I'm sure, like, no one in this chat has ever played it. Oh yeah, you remember a little bit 8-bit, because listen to the sound that this man is capable of on the NES. Yes! Brother, no one has played this game. Oh, yes. He also made the Plock soundtrack. This is on the NES. This is on an 8-bit system. This is on the same system as the original Mario Brothers. This is why he's involved in nothing but B-rated games. Because literally, the rest of the cartridge is filled with this. I like to think that the wizard on this cover, right here, this guy, I feel like this is a self-portrait of Tim Follin while writing this song. Hang on. Listen to this drop right here. Listen to this drop. This is the American version. No, this is the 8-bit American version. I am not kidding. He also wrote the theme to Silver Surfer. Also on the NES. How on earth does he do this? This is on the American NES. He found out a way to make the cartridge... What on earth is my camera doing? He figured out a way to make the cartridge just do arpeggios so quick that they sound like chords. Let's see, Silver Surfer level 1. You might recognize this one more. It's so good. Like, bro, how does he do this? Yeah, Miyamoto did actually have to check the plot cartridge to make sure it was legit. Yeah, speaking of Plock, here's Plock. This is on the Super Nintendo. This is on the Super Nintendo. How on earth did he get a realistic harmonica sound on the Super Nintendo? And super realistic guitar sounds, like, what? He will never cease to impress me. Dude, the Plock soundtrack is just a Rush album with a game attached to it. That's all it is. My man was a legend. Whole Clock boss music. Let's see. There's this. Oh, crank that up. Let's see, another one of my favorites. Yeah, this sounds a lot more SNES. Let's skip a little bit ahead, shall we? Beach is the best? Oh, you mean this one? This is the Super Nintendo. Yeah, no, this is SNES. If I remember right, this is Plock on the SNES. That's Software Creations year 1993, yeah. If I remember right, this is for the SNES. Yeah, it is on the SNES. Yeah. Like, how on earth? Okay, not to take up too much time, This one is my one of my favorite Tim Follin. Okay, fine. We'll play Clock Boss theme. Okay, let's see. This is the boss theme. Notice the graphics. The graphics of the game. Tim Follin, master of the art. Bro put thrash metal on the SNES. Brother! Like, come on! Okay, but you haven't heard my favorite track by Tim Follin. I want y'all to remember, this is for Pictionary. This is for Pictionary. I want to remind you, Pictionary on the NES. This is on the NES. Pictionary. Tim, it's just Pictionary. Tim, it's just Pictionary. Calm down. This is on the title screen. This is the title screen. You're not going to see this for more than 10 seconds. What on earth, Tim? There you go. Let's see. Oh, there's also Rock and Roll Racing. So here's Paranoid on the Super Nintendo. So for Rock and Roll Racing, he had to just program in, like, royalty-free versions of these famous rock songs. So he did Paranoid on here. How on earth he got an accurate electric guitar sound baffles me. And then Bad to the Bone. Skeleton! But yeah, Tim Follin music is just a Rush album attached to a video game. Let's look at some of his earlier work. This is his work on the ZX Spectrum, a 1-bit a 1-bit console. This is his work on a 1-bit console. Huh? This is on a ZX Spectrum. Mind you, it's the same console that this runs on. No, it's Manic Miner. So, reminder that the same console runs this. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. The same console runs this. Yeah. Crazy Bus theme? I know about Crazy Bus. Was Crazy Bus on the Spectrum? Was Crazy Bus on the ZX Spectrum? It couldn't have been, right? Is it? Crazy Bus, baby. Crazy Bus, baby. Oh, God, listen to that. Listen to that tune, baby. Such good rhythm. That song is 4 minutes long. That song is 4 minutes of that. Okay, you know what? Forget Spotify. Forget Spotify. We're listening to the worst video game music of all time now. We're listening to the worst video game music of all time now. All right. Hang on. We got all right. I want y'all to place bets on what. So I'm using Coney's worst video game music of all time bracket for this playlist. We're starting off with a banger. We're starting off with Spider-Man, baby. We're gonna listen to it for a little bit. We might switch back. Brother, this is on the Genesis. This is on the Genesis. They knew what they were doing. Please don't, I'm in pain. Good. Suffer through musical history with us. I will admit, there is one song. There is one song on here that I'm shocked is on here. And that is, let me find it. Where is it? It's Crazy Chocobo. This is from Final Fantasy 13-2. This is the Chocobo theme for this game. So, oh yeah, Balls 3D. We don't listen to Balls 3D right now. Okay. But, so, the funny part about this song, you only get this song if you pick the single red and black Chocobo in the entire game. If you pick the most edgelord Chocobo in the entire game, this is the song you get. It's a rare instance of Square Enix having a sense of humor. Okay, let's go back to actually good music. Go back to actually good music. Chrono Trigger. Chocobo Death Metal is not bad. Just be glad I didn't make you listen to Love the Lord Your God from Zoo Race. Because that was the very next song in the playlist. Oh, yeah, thanks. A good detox. We still need to find a way to play Zoo Race on stream. Too bad the link's been taken down to download it, but we can find a way. If you don't know what Zoo Race is, it is a racing game based on Noah's Ark, where you race around the Ark with all the animals. And it's horrible. And while I have not personally played that game myself... So here's the thing. What I'm using to shade is I have a layer... Hang on. I have a layer of my colors from my flat layer adjusted. I then clip that to a layer underneath it. So everything on this layer will only show up on... Alright, so let me explain. This layer is my actual shading layer. Wherever I mark in black, the shading will appear. So like if I go there now and like set it all back up, it'll appear there. So let me show you how I do this from scratch pretty much. If I go here, I copy my my flats layer and I make a copy of it like here. Hang on, I'll make you follow me. So we're gonna pretend this doesn't exist right now. So if I copy my flats layer and paste it, then hit Control U to adjust. I adjust -15 on my hue and luminosity, and I get a layer that looks like my flats layer but dark. I then go back over here and I make a multiply layer that is just solid black. Or I make a multiply layer and I sandwich it between my flats layer and my now shading layer. Hang on, let me scroll down so y'all can see. My flats layer, my shading layer, the multiply layer that I'm using. So if I clip this onto here, onto my multiply layer, not only... Which, first off, do we know what clipping layers do? Clipping layers only show up if the layer they are clipped to has pixels on it. So, like, let's say... Like here, the only pixels on this layer are the ones where it's black. So if I turn on this layer, normally it would hide all that, but if I clip it to the bottom layer, it only shows up where the alpha layer is not clear, if that makes sense. Alright, we'll see you later, 8-bit. Now, not only does it take on the shape of the layer underneath it, it also takes on the blending style of the layer underneath it. So if I change the shading layer, the layer with all the black on it, to multiply, all the color on top changes to multiply, and I don't have to worry about picking individual colors every single time I want to shade something. All I have to do is take that middle layer and shade in black, and it will just be the right color every single time. It's a little complicated, but once you, like, pick it up, this is the only way I ever plan on shading again. And I actually know how light hits on an object. So the way that I imagine it, imagine there is a camera at your light source. Anything that the camera can't see, that's going to be in shadows. So like from here, if my camera is up here in the top left, it's probably not going to see all the bits back here. So they're going to be in some dark, dark shadows. Meanwhile, stuff like here, or the top of her bonnet, or like the end of her sleeve here, is probably going to be in the light. Just imagine a camera sitting where your light source is.
It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me twice?
What I'll probably do is
How we laughed and
simplify
laughed,
this.
except I wasn't laughing. the circumstances. I've been shockingly nice. You want your freedom taken, that's what I'm counting on. I
Putting it in
used to
practice.
want you dead, but now I only want you gone.
All right, so let's practice on this bow, right? Let's practice on this one. So my light is coming in. Hang on.
She was a lot like
From here.
well, maybe
Hang on.
not quite as
From
now little Caroline is
I forgot her hair is right there.
here too.
So let's say my light is coming in from this direction.
One day they woke me up,
So if I'm looking from the top left side of the bow, the bottom right side of the bow is probably going to be in shadow. So everything to the bottom right, to the bottom and to the right is going to be in shadow.
that's what I'm counting on. I'll let you get right to it.
And each individual section will get its own shadow. And I usually darken up the insides of stuff anyways.
Now I'm gonna have some of my friends here in the band show you a thing or two of what we do with test subjects just like you. Take it away.
And then I'll carry the light along each wrinkle. Also, just to give them some depth. So like that.
Goodbye, my
Only friend,
Oh, did you think
I meant you.
that
Now
would be
little
funny
king, if it weren't
so
so
sad?
sad.
Well, you have been replaced. I don't need anyone now.
So like that.
When I delete you, maybe I'll start feeling so bad. Go make some new disaster. That's what I'm counting
It's a little bit of both.
on. You're someone else.
Like making this simplified was an artistic choice.
Now I only want you gone. Now I only want you gone.
You just have to kind of know how shadow plays, less so with each surface and more so with each shape. Like here, I know that her shoulder is round, so I'm going to make the shadow round. Because like this is cloth. Light is not going to reflect off of it very much. It's not going to bounce. But yeah, this does save some time with coloring and things like that. To not have to pick your colors out. And sometimes if I need to separate some things like here, I'll leave a little edge light on there. Or like here. If I want to separate that wrinkle out. Boy. But a lot of times it is just what looks right. So there's blue on top to catch it. Yep. So with reflective colors, you have to remember, with reflective materials, you have to remember that there's some light that gets cast. Like light bounces, for example. So, like, I don't know if you can see back there. Everything on the top of the shelf, right? It looks a little yellow, right? Because the light bulb inside of this lamp over here is going through a yellow lampshade. And you'll notice there's a little bit of light on top of everything, even though the lamp is underneath the shelf, because it's bouncing off of my white ceiling and it's coming down and hitting the shelf. So you have to remember how light bounces. Photographers use that a lot. Like what I used to do with my studio lights that I use for streaming, I used to literally point them at my wall and just let them bounce off. And if you want good natural diffusion without paying for a big softbox, bounce it off your wall. Point your light straight at the wall and crank it up to 100. Yeah, which it helps that I used to be a photographer. Like a photographer and videographer for my old job. So I do have a lot of this knowledge of like how light works and how stuff bounces and things like that. Don't have the eye for it. Once you learn the basics of photography, it's like riding a bike. You just don't forget it. You see it everywhere. Like I was a mass communication student, I took a film class. It ruined going to the movies for me for a while. Because I could only ever see how they got made. It was like learning how the sausage was made. That's why I should live by the sausage principle. If you really, really love something, never find out where it comes from. Or like Mrs. Puff once said, don't ask questions you're not ready to know the answer to. Like, I can't watch horror movies. I can't watch horror movies because knowing that it's all fake, I focus on the cinematography of horror movies. And the only way that they can scare me now is with cheap jump scares. Accuracy has to be much improved on when I was drawing it. Well, with art, one of the key things that you have to do as an artist is just keep your skills up by drawing something every day. Which is what I try to do. I try to draw every day when I get the chance, just so my skills don't get rusty. Here's a fun little art exercise for you. Find a piece from like years upon years upon years ago and redraw it now and see how much you've improved. Like I have one Ruby piece that I just redraw it every single year. Just to see my level of like improvement, what I've changed. Stuff. Oh, where are my Sonic R fans at? You see the sun shining on me. It makes me feel so free, so alive. It makes me want to survive.
And the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. 'Cause today is gonna be a brighter day. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine.
Not the Tails Doll song.
Forget about the rain. Oh, just think about the good times, and they will come back again.
I've thought of, and I don't know if she'd approve of this, but I've thought of redrawing Celeste's old self-portrait from when she did Your Character Here commissions.
Can you feel the sunshine too?
Just to see if I can match the vibe.
It makes me feel brand new.
See if I can do like my own personal take on it.
Wish you were always here, 'cause everything's so clear. And today is gonna be a bright.
Can you feel the sunshine, Greenluck?
Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that
Sometimes.
we just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine and forget about the rain. Oh, just think about the good times and they will come back again.
I think I drew years ago. It's pretty real estate.
When the sun goes down, I feel like I am waiting for another day when the clouds go away. Whoa, can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes you just need to run away? Reach out for the sunshine.
Yeah, I mean, just have fun with it. That's the key thing, is that you're having fun with it. And if you're not having fun with it, don't do it.
Come back again. Oh, can you feel the sunshine? Does it
If it ever feels like you've stopped having fun drawing art,
you feel that
you need to take a break.
you just need to run away?
Unless you're doing it for like commissions for business like I am,
About the rain,
then you need to take a break.
about the good times, and they will
It's different when people give you money for it. Yeah, da 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 da. I'm just gonna draw like I do now. It took years looking at art and using the undo button way too much to make it look right, and then saying whatever, I don't care anymore, I just want to have fun. Yeah, that's the key thing. I would not draw if I didn't have fun with it. Yeah, there was a time where I took a little break from, like, drawing, period. Because I had severe art block. I was like, I can't draw anything right now. I went to go try some other stuff. I forgot to shade her shoes. I forgot. And this flower. Practice hands and feet a bit. Yeah, hands and feet are hard, dude. Oh. I just did that on the wrong layer. That's why it looks so dark. There we go. Now it looks brown. Yeah, hands and feet are very difficult. Even I still struggle with hands and feet. That is why I say use your references. Use your references, use your references. As a final tip, use your references. Oh no, you're in trouble now. For some reason, it blocked you for fingers. better image of fingers in my head. Everything else is just okay, so I can kind of help you with hands, because hands is something I've been practicing a lot lately. Let me just finish shading this, and then we can talk hands for a minute. Just throw hands. Yeah. For me, my biggest struggle is drawing nature. Like flowers like this. Thank you for the lurk. Dude, Mel Brooks is one of my favorite directors. Love like Young Frankenstein and Robin Hood Men in Tights, or well, thank you. I looked up a tutorial on Pinterest on how to draw lilies. Also, as an artist, that is like one of the best references ever, is Pinterest. There's literally a Pinterest for everything. Okay, let's talk hands. Let's talk hands for a real quick second. The thing about hands you have to remember is that it's got a very, like, hands are very structured, and you've got your reference right here. It's right here. Man, lend me your ears. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so basic structure, you have your palm, you have the muscle that connects your thumb to your palm, and then you have all 5 fingers, right? So your palm is pretty much a pentagon. That's your palm. You have a muscle here, and you have a muscle here for the bottom of your palm. They're right here and right here. So for your thumb, you extend the pentagon a little bit, come out here. Your other 5 fingers are going to go middle, or index, middle, ring, pinky. Your middle finger is your longest finger, and then your thumb goes out here. And then I just kind of build off of that. Now remember, each finger has 3 joints to it. And even my hands aren't perfect, but they're serviceable. One thing I will say, most of the time when I draw hands, I'll draw the ring finger and the middle finger together, because they share a tendon in your palm, and it makes your middle finger and ring finger bend almost at the same time. Like right now, try bending your middle finger without bending your ring finger. Or try bending your middle finger or try bending your ring finger without your middle finger, and your middle finger without your ring finger. You'll notice it moves. It just naturally does that. It's because they share a tendon right here that makes them move at the same time. And your palm has that muscle. And that muscle. And then you have your wrist, which your wrist kind of just follows your arm. And there's your hand. The wrist, it can be a little bony if you want it to be. The wrist is a collection of a bunch of bones. They're called your carpals. They're right here. If you've ever heard of someone getting carpal tunnel, your carpals are your wrists that allow you to do this. So carpal tunnel happens right here. But again, you have an arm, you have a reference right here about what a wrist should look like. Yeah, those bones are called your carpals. You have your carpals, you have your metacarpals, and then you have your tarsals on the end. Your tarsals are all of your digits. Your tarsals are not only your fingers, they are also your toes. Fun fact. Yo, this song, banger karaoke. Karaoke song. I am the very model of a modern major general. I have information and a more invention mineral. I know the kings of England and can cut the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical.
In 4 directions cardinal, I know the block routinary.
I understand the equations both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news.
Rhyme required for pyrimidine. Ah, yes. I'll diagnose the cause of
Facts
every
about the
symptom
square of the
exhibit.
hypotenuse. What's really funny, in the original musical, this is the first song that this guy sings. This is the first time we ever hear him. This is him introducing himself to the pirates. I'm a modern major general.
By breakfast time, I'm curing seekers form-induced paralysis. My ideal date would finish with statistical analysis. I've mastered optic instruments, reflective and refractory. I don't begrudge the Pleiadians their hypochondriac. I've memorized
If you have never seen Pirates of Penzance, I highly recommend that you see it. You can find plenty of opera companies on YouTube that have performed this opera. And a couple of film versions that are good.
When I complete a surgery, I sign my name in suturing. I've cut up morbitarians than Torford's famous butchering. If knowledge is a library, then I'm its
Animal and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general. Of a modern major general. In fact, when I know what is meant, my ramble and
I
raveling.
tell you're a sorry child, her genes are only sort of yours. When I expound the theories that my colleagues find heretical, when I know all the finer points of therapy.
I love this song. Oh, False One, You Have Deceived Me is another good one from this musical. Where Frederick, the main character, he's tricked by his caretaker. He's tricked by his caretaker into thinking that she is a young and beautiful woman until he actually sees a young and beautiful woman for the first time. And he sings a whole song about how much he's deceived her, or how much she's deceived him by trying to convince him that she's a young, gorgeous woman and she's actually 47 years old and not very pretty.
I am the very model of a scientist hilarious. At treating barren STDs, I've singular ability. I don't prescribe black market testicles to fix fertility. I've shifted every paradigm from circus to Novaria. I've studied piscofauna in the field and in aquaria. A bolus pharmaceuticals, my memory's a catalog. I know of all the Krogan clans from Ravenor to Gatatog. My mastery of gel anatomy is in
But I think my favorite song out of this whole musical, and I know I've said it before, With Cat Like Tread. is great. The idea that the song about them sneaking into somebody's house and bragging about how stealthy they are is in fact the loudest song in the entire musical is so funny.
I am the very model of a scientist.
Transformers, the animated series? That's not bad to be compared to. I'll probably just leave this 100. Can't leave overlay too high though. I think I've done too much up here. All right, now to the fun part. We get to do her hair. There's her hair. Because this is the part that'll really make it feel like an older anime, is how the hair is styled. Y'all can't see it, but Ramen is like cooped up around back. Hair is not your enemy. Hair is fun. This is gonna shock you. Hair is one of my favorite things to do. Until it very suddenly isn't. Again, my tip with hair is you have an eraser, use it. Yes, I am in her Discord. I am in Maria's Discord. I have been sharing the progress of this with Discord. And with her. No, it's okay. I've just been sharing it in the art channel a little bit. Ooh, okay, I'll have to look at it. Let me look at it in her Discord. In the Little Lamb Club. Where is Fan Art Friday? Oh yeah, that I like how you drew Desmo. But yeah, I can tell that you do hair in like you do a lot of individual strands for hair. I do mainly just big chunks. And then I'll put little strands on top of it. A lack of shoes. Yeah, I see you did draw her barefoot. And Desmo, but he's a bear. Ads. Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone. Awesome, glad to see you back. Yeah, the way that I do ads is I'll do it's a really long ad break, I'll admit, but it's only every 2 hours. So if I don't go longer, like I am tonight, you usually only get 1 ad break for an entire stream. And like, eventually I want this to be a secondary source of income. So that's kind of why I do that. I don't like ads either. And I usually just auto run them. Yeah, no, I put them on just for 2 minutes. 2 minutes every 2 hours. I forgot that the horns are actually part of this layer. Yeah, thinking of it like ribbons, if you're doing it that way, is a pretty good way of thinking of it. I will say, for sanity's sake, I normally don't do individual strands of hair, unless like the design specifically calls for it. Because the more strands of hair there are, the more you have to shade. Oh, and watch. With this shading technique, since it's just going to clip to this layer, No matter what color I pick, I could do bright orange. It'll look the same. I just choose black because that's the color I like using to shape. It's easier to see when you go out of the lines too. Rolling Stone. And this way we can see what we need to clean up later. For hair, I normally just start with big blobs. And then I'll go back and erase and refine them later. And I've started getting into the habit where I don't shade in the eyebrows so that they stick out. Yeah, that's what those black dots were. It's literally just me overpainting the layer that I'm on. Yeah, that's just me literally overpainting the layer that I'm on. Yeah, horns are hard. Horns are very hard. You have to draw them kind of like a helmet to get the shape right. Yeah, but I'll show you a real easy way to clean up all those dots. Hold my bear and watch this. Alright. I am pen and tablet artist, my good friend. So watch this. Selection from layer for our base layer. Invert your selection, go to your shading layer, boom, all those black dots are gone. I'm very much pen and tablet. My mouse drawings all suck. The only time I ever use just a mouse is like playing Gartic Phone or something. Yeah, the only... Oh, all I did was make an inverse selection of my color layer and then just delete everything that was not on top of the color layer. It just helps clean up most of the little remnants of shading on the outside of your piece. Yeah, the real key with digital art like this is knowing your tools.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got a choice to make, it's easy as can be. I see a lot of faces, but only one from me. I want to impress you, baby, from across the screen. Put on my Sunday best, call me the war machine.
It's your way I'm looking. I'm like, were you Hadouken? Yeah, you've caught my eye. Now I've got to try to
Get you, baby,
Oh my God.
take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. It's plain to see.
I used to use a Wacom. I used one called a Wacom Bamboo that didn't have a screen on it, and I don't think I can ever use one without a screen on it ever again. Yeah, normally we don't go this long, but I'm gonna go till I finish this. TBH.
This ain't a game to me, baby. No, it's only you that can save me. Yeah, you caught my eye. Now I've got to try to get you, baby, on my side.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Plain to see this ain't a game to me.
But baby, you're my destiny.
I wanna take you. I wanna take you for a ride.
Hang on, did I? Put any? Oop, hydrate.
Take it to the crib.
Oh, finish it off. Thank you, Green Luck. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's looking so good. I really like how it's turning out. I think you'll really like it once we get. Also, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for what? Ah, okay. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Once the game is done, will
The original of that song is 10 seconds long. It's literally just a loop. All right, hair looks good. Yeah, her hair is gray. Now, finally, her eyes. I actually go for a bit of a different method with eyes. I will actually... Zoop. Eh? Of course, I did that on the wrong layer. I'll do this. Now, what's really going to make these eyes is the shiny bits. Not really as much the shadowy bits. So for this style, I'm mainly inspired by the old Sailor Moon cartoons. But a lot of my art style inspiration comes from a show called RWBY. Because that was really what made me want to get into anime and learn how to draw it. So a lot of my art style is influenced by that. Then RWBY, RWBY, yeah. You know the show. Alright, I say let's clean up a little in just the spots that we see. Like there. What do you mean that pixel is not... Okay, there we go. And then now we can take the version that has that fixed. I always end up like messing up right near the hair with that brush. Dude, I wish silver would make a comeback. That concept was so cool. Whatever his name was, like Mark Zhang, I think was his name, that made that. Dude, that was such a cool animation. Right, I think it looks clean enough, maybe. So let's move on. To the little sheepies down here. Actually. What I'm going to do for the grass is we're going to have kind of wispy stuff. Kind of poke its way into where the shadows are going to be. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. We're gonna have where she's standing be shadowed, and where all the little sheep are be shadowed. I don't know if I want to know how old it is and will feel like a grandpa. Is it like 10 years old now? Is it actually 10 years old? Oh my word, dude. I'm gonna disintegrate into dust. Finito. Finished. Is it the Cole trailer that's 10 years old? Okay, now let's shade the sheep. Oh, Viridian is 10 years old? Golly, dude, I am disintegrating. I'm an old fart. You don't understand. I joined the fandom when Volume 3 was new. Let that sink in. That's how old I am. And now I'm not even really a part of the fandom anymore. Because I've moved on to greener pastures. Like, I still want to see more of the show, but... you know? Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Sonic Wrath of Nazo? You know, a project I'm really looking forward to is Project Reforged, which is like a remastering of Sonic and the Black Knight that someone is doing from scratch with better controls. Dude, it looks promising. It looks promising, not gonna lie. Dude, I'm telling you, if Nintendo wants to make just a crap ton of money, they need to, or if Sega wants to make a crap ton of money, remaster the storybook games, put them on Switch with better motion controls, or the option to use a Pro Controller instead, dude, they would make bank. They would make absolute bank. Could you imagine Sonic and the Secret Rings in HD? Sonic and the Secret Rings in HD would go so hard. Sonic and the Secret Rings with good controls, no forced motion control, and in HD can work because I have seen it in Project Reignition. It works and it's wonderful. And Sega, get on it. Sega, get on it.
We're waiting every night to finally roam and invite newcomers to play.
They made a remaster with Sonic Colors. Yeah, but
Still and play the same songs we've known since that day. Unfoster took our life away. Now
that was given to a third-party company to remaster, to be fair.
lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking. We are poor little souls who have
Because I bought I bought recolored Ultimate Edition, and I never finished it.
1987. Join us, be our friend, or just be stuck in the fen. After all, you only got 5 nights and Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you want to stay at 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why do you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's? We're really quite surprised that we get to see you another night. You should have looked for another job. You should have said to this place goodbye. It's like there's so much more. Maybe you've been in this place before. We
Remember a face like yours, you seem acquainted with those doors.
Please let us get in. Don't lock us away. We're not like what you're thinking.
Yeah, the bloom killed me.
Lost our control, and we're forced here to take that role. We've been all alone, stuck in our little zone since 1987. Join us, be our friend, or just be stuck in the bed. After all, you only got 5 nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Oh, why do you want to stay at 5 nights at Freddy's? Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Oh, why do you want to stay 5 nights at Freddy's?
But like, could you have? Do you know what would really go up? Be amazing. I want a Sonic 06 remaster, but like with the proper time given for it, because there was a ton of potential with that game, and then they just ruined it. If Project 06 is anything to go by, it could be a good game. The bones of a good game are there. Yeah, dude, I need to play Project Reignition on stream one day, just so you can see what it properly looks like in HD. It's beautiful. You know what else? Not even like a remaster, just a good port of Sonic Rush. Just a good port. Just like reframe it a little to where it can work on one screen. Just a port of Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush just Sonic Rush, Sonic Rush Adventure, and Sonic Colors DS. That would go so hard. It's not even funny.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in
You're so supreme. Do we keep it pink in the back, maybe? I feel like that's too much pink. I don't know if we keep the circle pink or not. Wonder. You think the pink works? I don't know. I want something with a little contrast. I kind of like the yellow. Okay, we're gonna add one more thing. But for this, I need the Bible open. I think some of you can guess where I'm going. Some of you some of you might guess where I'm gonna go. Let's see. Okay, let me see if this will work. Did it not copy every verse of Psalm 23? Just the first one? Oh, there it is. It needs to be tiny for this to work. Okay, this needs to be really small. So we'll make it just like the smallest text size that I can think would work. It may be easier to just type it out. Let's see, I need Psalm 23 pulled up. Come back over here. I apparently don't know how to spell shepherd. Needs to be a semicolon. Makes me to lie down in green pastures. Leads this side. Still wants. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness. Did I spell righteousness right? Paths of no righteousness. Righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff is it too much for it to manage? Maybe it's just a lot for it to readjust, maybe. They comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Semicolon. You anoint my head with oil. Semicolon. God, why is it taking so much? I might have to do this part off stream. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Okay. Now that I've got that down, layering them one on top of another. I mean, I could. That's not what I want to do, though. I don't want to. I've got so much open right now, honestly. I need to close some stuff. Because now Clip Studio's frozen. Let me close Chrome down, because that might be taking a lot. Discord's probably taking a lot. And OBS is probably taking a lot. So tell you what, just so my computer can have a bit of a break, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call stream. Let's see who is live right now that we can share the love with. Thank y'all again for tuning in, Celeste. Thank you for the raid. Because I can feel the room getting hotter from my computer heating up. Let me see who is live right now on this Sunday night that we can raid. Oh, hey, it got it. It got it. Never mind. Never mind. It finished processing all the text. I'm not sure it's still all fit, but hey. Oh, it did. Perfect. And it, like, circles all the way around that way.
Is this revenge I am seeking? Or seeking someone to avenge me? Stuck in my own paradox, I wanna set myself free.
But I understand.
Maybe I should chase and find before they try to stop it. It won't be long before I become a puppet. It's been so long since last I've seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter.
Okay, so now we can maybe increase the text size a little bit.
I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother.
So that you can actually read it. So increasing it by half a point does what?
I wish I lived in the present.
By a full point.
Past mistakes, but the future keeps luring in like a pack of snakes. Your sweet little eyes, your little smile.
I promise.
I remember those fuzzy memories mess with my temper. Justification is killing me. The killing isn't justified. What happened to my son? I'm terrified. It lingers in my mind and the thought keeps on getting bigger. I'm sorry, my sweet baby. I wish I'd been
Okay, we can't make it too big. This might be the biggest we can make it because it's all of Psalm 23.
to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the
I don't think it'll fit as a circle after all that. We may have to do where we split it up, like you were saying earlier. Because I want it to be behind her, right? You won't be able to read parts of it.
Since last I've seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the slaughter. Since you've been gone, I've been singing this stupid song so I could ponder the sanity of your mother. So I could ponder the sanity of your mother. It's been so long.
Let's pick a good font for this. Maybe Excalibur Reload. And maybe that way I can make it a little bigger. Oh, options for circular text. We can maybe decrease the radius. No. Okay, let's see. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever is the last verse, isn't it? Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Okay, so that is the biggest that it can be. I think it'll be okay. Because it's going to go there. And then what I'm going to do behind here, y'all ready for this? We're going to bring the pink back in. No, not what I wanted. A rectangle. It's the easiest way I know of to make a grid. Let's make sure we can see what we're doing. I don't know. Do y'all think a good little grid in the back? So I haven't turned the sketch layer off yet. That might be. Yeah, that's the draft. Well, yeah, it's Kalinka because that's the song the Tetris theme was based off of. Green Luck. We've really been at this for... Kalinka, Kalinka, Kalinka Maya. Okay, let's see. Center. No sketch layer and skin and clothes. Alright, now watch this. We're gonna really make it feel like a retro thing. Oh, wait, nope, you're right. Extra lines. What are you doing out there? Watch this. We are going to go to filter. Is it distort? Is it under distort or is it under effect? It's under effect. Okay, so we want to actually rasterize this layer, filter, then effect, chromatic aberration. At least I thought we did. Never mind. We're gonna do it the old way. One layer is going to be red, and the other is going to be green. It's going to look like an old CRT TV, pretty much. This is gonna be add glow. Actually, maybe glow touch. Just want it a little bit off to the side. And then down to like half opacity. With that add glow blend style. And then the other one that goes on top is going to be green. Green. Dad doesn't care about my green. Oh, hi, Mystery. Good to see you. We're just wrapping up this piece of Maria Grace. And then add glow. We add another layer on top of it, which is our noise layer. Render Perlin noise. This will give it some texture. Because we're gonna set it to overlay. We're gonna set the opacity down a lot. So if you zoom in, you'll see the texture, but if not, just kind of feel more papery. And then we're gonna add some sparkles on top of it all. Maybe some smaller sparkles around the outside. Some sparkles and some soft circle, like just to really make it feel like old school anime. Add glow, lower the opacity. I think I'm gonna erase that one sparkle. It's right there. I may actually move both of these behind her. Behind the text so that you can see it. Add glow. Yeah, like that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And actually, I'm gonna kind of reverse the grade. Can't think of the words. That. I'm gonna reverse that. The grid. That's what I'm thinking of. Make it white instead of pink. I'm gonna do the same thing with this text. So you can actually read it. that behind that circle.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Came facing twilight on and on without a clue.
Okay, I think that's gonna do it.
Without a grasping yet. The real question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a shape
I think this would look better just as a background thing, not on the actual art itself.
both face and mind.
Like just on the gradient back here.
I'm a shapeshifter.
Just as a subtle thing.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask. Revealing
And finally, the last piece of any good art piece, the signature of the artist. Boom. It is complete. We'll have to find a new thing to work on next time. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to everyone that followed during the stream. Let's see. Ernest Albert and Emperor Zoron, thank you for the follow. Celeste, thank you for the raid. Let's look for somebody to raid. Let's look for someone else to share the love with. Though there are not many of the normal people that I raid on at 11:30 at night. Who could have guessed? Oh, Fauna's live. We'll go raid Fauna. Oh, Perez? Okay, we'll raid Perez. We'll raid Perez. Ah, Perez's settings don't let me raid them. Sorry. Wait, no. That's not the correct Fauna. Hold on. Fauna. I spelled her name wrong. Oops. Oops. There we go. Now we are raiding Fauna. Alright. Y'all copy down your respective raid messages. Followers have their own, subs have their own. So go ahead and copy that down. Y'all have a good night over at Fauna's stream. I will see y'all next time. Thank you again for joining me, and bye-bye, everybody.